out to the people. I'm still doing some invites. What up? State your name, put it in the comment section. Oh, yeah, it's 1:19. Woo! Is it? I don't know what time it is. Oh, it's 1:17. Wow. It's 1:19 on my clock. Say, oh, LaMel, you 2 steps ahead of the game. What's up, man? Put something in the comment section. Let me know you in the building. All right? Shout out to all the primes. Let me do these invites real quick. Ooh. Knowledge is power. What's the science, or is it science fiction? Shout out to all the people. Yeah, that's how we gotta go hard. Boom, boom, doing my invites. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? I'm ready to get it in. Living like men. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Whoa. Damn, it's not letting me see who's in the chat. Let me see who's in the chat. See if I can put some. Oh, okay, I see you, Meta World Peace. Let me see if I can zoom this out a little bit. Oh. What up, what up, what up, Meta World Peace? I see you in here. What's up, Miss Courtney? Peace. Say, I need some MeWe right now, love right now. Yo, man. Hopefully, we can get down to business. Real talk. I love the fact that we all connected, that we all making this happen. To be honest, I love the fact that we all special in here for what it's worth. That's what I love. Shout out to everybody that's going to come in the building for this build. Now, I've been going real deep for people the last couple of days. I know people have been like, yo, LaMel, kind of too deep for me, man. This stuff that you talk about is kind of too deep. It's all good. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right? That's all I got to say. Hopefully you'll get the message in the end when it's all said and done. I'm trying to set this up so I can be able to see the comments. All right, now I can see the comments. I can write something in here. All right. Bang. All right. I'm done to warm up. I'm really done to warm up. Shout out to everybody that's going to come in the building. I'm going to be doing invites and shares. Meanwhile, I'm doing this video. All right. I'm going to be doing invites and shares. Meanwhile, I'm doing this video. All right. So I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the movement. And I appreciate everybody that's been studied up, more or less. Okay. Because this is not just entertainment, folks. You know, that's why the title of this is What's the Science or Science Fiction? This is really not entertainment. This is not a form of entertainment. Even though it can be entertaining at times, but this is a form of growing in a unique type of way. That's what I want to let y'all know. All right. You know, you got to think about what type of intentions you have when you coming into a classroom. All right. You know, I told people that this is a dojo. This is an actual martial arts studio or a dojo. All right. That's what this is. Messiah Code Spiritual Conscious Evolution for Future Technology. Okay. That's what this is. Spiritual Conscious Evolution for Future Technology. All right. So you got to be with that part and know the seriousness of what this technology is. All right. I share a lot of things with people that's sacred, that came from sacred houses, that came from sacred rituals, that came from sacred experiences in general. It came from a lot of things, all right? And most of all, I'm giving y'all the 1 through 31. Everything that goes between the 1 through 31. And I'm pretty sure that your birthday falls between 1 and 31. All right? Everybody on here, I'm pretty sure your birthday. Now, if you don't believe in whatever, it doesn't matter. It's the ways of the world that has actually created a wave or a network for you to believe it anyway. All right? That's the same thing if people don't believe like the Bible, if they don't believe certain things. It doesn't matter. It's true in a certain type of way because a lot of people believe it. You know? So that's one thing I need y'all to know in reference to just knowing these things and learning about what we doing here. Just learning about what we doing here. Okay. Now, this is all technology. Okay. Everything I give you is literally a biochip. You want me to say, is anything else? It's like a biochip I'm inserting in your brain. I'm literally inserting in your brain like that. It's a biochip I'm inserting in your brain. But most of all, I'm inserting this biochip in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't believe, don't make, yeah, you're right. I'm trying to tell you. That's why the Father said, where two or more gathered, there would I be. It's the fact that people, they do a seance together to make things real. They just do a seance together. They come together and do whatever and make it real. You feel me? And they put out a wave or a network to make people believe this shit is real because they know it's real in their heart. You know what I'm saying? What's up, my shell? Peace, peace. So yeah, I want to build on here, and we're gonna go into the number 19. I'm gonna go into this all day. Now, the treat that I give everybody on Saturday and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I give y'all all nighter treat. All right. Sometimes I'm gonna do it on Thursday too. I'm gonna start doing it on Thursday, where I give y'all all nighter treat or all dayer treat. Whereas though I just go in as much as I can that day. All right. So this is going to be one of those days because today is the 19th. All right. So 19 is actually two types of numbers. All right. A 19 is a solar prime and 19 is a lunar prime. Why is that? Because in actuality, 1 is a lunar prime because it's the hidden principle, and 1 times itself always equals itself. And then 9 is the hidden principle too, which is a vector lunar, vector lunar prime in a sense. 9 is a vector lunar prime. Okay. But 9 times itself goes back to itself. So it's like 9 is a vector, lunar, solar, all of them together. All right. It's all 3 in 1. That's what the 9 is. But this is in connection to make it all as one key. One key. So the number 19 in the Messiah Codex, it literally looks like a chastity belt. Okay. If y'all ever seen what it looked like, I'll show you what it looks like. Y'all know it looks like a pentagram. It looks like an upside down pentagram or a pentagram that is right side up. How can I explain that? I can do it with my hands. All right. It looks like this. This is the number 19 in the Messiah Codex. All right. It's like your nation. It's like an N. It's like your nations. You're putting them together. And you got that, it equals your house. And the house is founded by the triangle, which is man, woman, and child, person, places, and things, past, present, and future, all together, all 3 in 1. But it's the foundation of that that builds your house. And this is the number 19 in the Messiah Codex. It looks like a pentagram, all right, which is the number 5. You would say, man, that's what the number 19 looks like in the Messiah Codex. All right. So now it looks like this, or you can turn it right side up to make it look like a house. All right. And you say, Lamel, you throwing up gang signs. I'm not throwing up gang signs, even though we a gang of stars. All right. We are the gang of stars. If you want me to give reference to that. All right. So yes, I'm throwing up gang signs in a sense. But that 19 right there represented the chastity belt. Okay. It's something I wanted to explain. Yeah, it's something that I wanted to explain, man, in reference to the number 19. The number 19 is like how should I call it? It's like remember I told how y'all had to be quarantined when y'all went to the surgeon, and then the scientist, he did all this stuff to you to upgrade your technology. Yeah, that's what the scientist did, by taking out the radiation out of you. And then when you went to the 18, you went to the Wraith, because the Wraith had the stolen technology. The Wraiths always had the stolen technology. That's where you get the scientist. He worked for the Terminator in a sense. You get what I'm saying? Just think about it, figuratively speaking here. All right. So the scientist literally works for the Terminator, but he hands it over to the thieves or the Wraiths. The Wraiths, the one that steal it and give it back to humanity. All right. They give it back to humanity. The technology. You already know you can make a come up and get a technology out in the street from the Wraiths. Y'all know that. Y'all bought something on a come up before. So the Wraith spirit always had the technology, because they always got high on the drugs and stuff like that in a certain sort of way. You know what I mean? They was in a place to be. That's the way I can explain that too. They just was in the place to be. But the spirit of the Wraiths was in that they always possessed the technology. Always. Always to But the problem is their technology was always broken technology in a sense. It wasn't the technology that you would always have. You would really need. You know what I'm saying? It was the technology you needed. So it was always handed off to the Wraith. But let me tell you something. One thing about the Wraith was they made a deal with your ass. They made a fucking deal. The Wraiths wanted to make a deal with everybody, no matter what. This is how deep this goes. The reason why the Wraith, they wanted to survive. So what happened is it would be one son given over as one son given over in marriage. So throughout time, they will always have to marry each other. So they will always be together. All right. That's just one way that it was peace among the stars. And no matter where they manifested in whatever reality, it still was a marriage. They can't escape. So where it was a noble tribe, where I told y'all when we came from this, from the 14 on to the 15 to the 16 to 17 on into the 18, when it was a noble tribe, all right, you gotta see that the noble tribe, they had to marry in with the aggressive tribe, the regressive tribe. They had to marry in with them to create one people. They had to, and that's literally a pure breed. Whatever you want to say, you say really, because it's a combination of both of them. You know what I'm saying. You got to think about how would you know how would you know far as good or bad if you didn't know bad or good. You know what I'm saying. It's like that's what it's all about. That's what it was all in connection with. All right. So a pure breed came out of what was extremely cold and what was extremely hot. That's what a pure breed came out of, because those were two distinct different energies. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't know yourself if you always around yourself. You know yourself by being around different things. Okay? And that was the combination to make something unique and different itself. All right? But it was always an agreement in a sense with the Wraith, because the spirit force, it had to manifest and it always wanted to live. It always wanted to live. You think about these plants, right? Do y'all think, this is a question I want to ask y'all. Do y'all not think a plant has a personality? All right. Do y'all not think a plant has a personality? Now, thank you, Miss D. I see you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Look at this. So if y'all know a plant has a personality, if y'all know this in your heart, um, that a plant has a personality, what happens when you think you smoke a plant and you get high on a plant? Do you not think you receive the personality of that plant in a some certain sort of way? When you eat a plant, you know, do you not think you receive part of that personality of that plant? I just want to know. Just food for thought. I just want y'all to think about it. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be like, oh, okay. So that the plant is a different type of creature, man. Remember, the plant is dormanted. All right? Yo, man, listen. Remember, a plant is dormanted. The only thing a plant wants to do is walk like a human. That's the only thing a plant wants to do is walk like a human. So it's different ways that plants devise to a way to manifest on this world. All right. Because I told you, man, when God put these forces to sleep, God put these forces to sleep in so many ways. God put these forces to sleep in plants sometime. All right. Real talk. Like it was a slumber sleep. It seemed like a slumber sleep, like a dream state, like that was forever, but they was just literally a plant the whole time until they figured out that God put their ass in a damn trap. You know what I'm saying? So the plants figured out a way to seep out of dormantion in a certain type of way. So the plants seep out, and then humans started getting high off of them. All right. So that was a way that the energy also um the energy also resonated on the planets. All right. They stayed on the planets. They resonated in some sort of way because God never really, or what you call Mother Nature, never really destroyed these forces. All right. These forces can't be destroyed. You can't be destroyed. Nobody can be destroyed. Nobody. So it's somewhere that these forces have to go, depending on who and what you are and what you trying to be. I'm doing shares right now. I'm trying to invite people to this. Thank you, Miss Hope. So plants are living, and Their mission is to reanimate themselves. And the only way they live is through you when you getting high off of them. For real. That's the only way they live and animate themselves. So that's why they say drugs put in touch, in a certain type of way. Certain drugs are gateways, man. I told you, man. All drugs are gateways, man. Every last drug from marijuana on is a gateway drug. Trust me, it's a gateway to something. Now it depends on what gate do you want to travel through. What stargate do you want to really travel through? Because it's a stargate of the wraith. I told you it's a literal stargate of the wraith in a certain type of way. What's up? Peace, peace. Yeah, we building on the wraith right now. And we talking about the number 19, building on the science. You already know, Trell. We in here, King. All right. So yeah, the plants. See, like I said, when y'all gotta get the build with Sodom and Gomorrah, man, that Sodom and Gomorrah build is so freaking heavy because I told y'all about how basically God doesn't destroy shit. You can't destroy nothing at all, but you can contain that shit. You can contain it and trap it. That's the worst thing in the world. When you live forever and you contain and trap forever, that'll fuck your ass up forever. You gotta think about it. That's deep. You live forever, but you contain forever. God knows how to do these things. Or what you call the elders, because we all manifest in a degree where the energy doesn't get destroyed. So as we become reborn again in so many type of ways, we boil the force and make it more concentrated and make it more stronger, as the shit that we going through, being baptized by fire in a certain type of way. It's like you concentrate in the force. That's why I beg to differ when people say, man, you shouldn't cook your food if you want to be natural. Contrary to your opinion, you can cook your food and make it more concentrated. Depends on how you cook it. All right. You can cook a food and make this big ass stuff have this much, all the nutrients right there, if you just boil it down in a certain type of way. All right. But yeah, that's prison. God has a prison for your ass. Trust me. That's the number 19. God has a prison. You really didn't think God had a prison for your ass? Everybody comes in between the 1 and the 9. That's the fucking prison God had for you. You ain't getting out. You ain't getting out at all. You said, man, I'm a 0. I got a 0 in my name. I bet you none of y'all triple zeros. I bet you none of y'all triple zeros. You talking about I got a 0 in my name. So you damn right God put you in the prison. That's why I told you this symbol represents that, which is a prism. It's a pentagram. It's a pentagon. It's the pentagram in a certain type of way. All right, which is the number 19 in the Codex. All right, and it was something. It's a Bible verse that it's in Matthew chapter 16, verse 19, I believe. Let me see if I can look that up. I'll show you. See if I can look that up real quick. See if it'll let me do that. Matthew 16, verse 19. This goes into what I'm saying. This is deep. Let me see if it'll do it. Matthew 16, verse 19. This goes in deep when it talks about this. This is real deep. See if I can pull it out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hit it right on the noggin. I know it. I love when I know them verses like that. I love when I know the code. Y'all can't play with me with the freaking code, man. Y'all can't play with me with the code. I don't know who the fuck is calling. Y'all can't play with the code with me. Matthew chapter 16, verse 19. Ooh, Slaying Lamel with the code. All right, this is so hot. Let me see if I can copy paste this. Let's see if I can copy paste. Somebody pasted in there. Yeah, somebody pasted in there. I don't know, but that is the key verse right there for everything that y'all need to know what's going on right there. That right there verse. Let me copy and paste it and see if I can put this in. And y'all, that right there is the most prominent verse that you can ever read, as far as the Codex and how I'm gonna decrypt the code on this. Boom. Yeah. I'm copy paste. Boom. Yeah, it is. Oh man, it's really getting hardcore. Shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. That's really woken. All right. Yo, no, that's too many words. Oh man, let me see. Yeah, this is so hot. I love this verse right here. This verse will give you everything. This verse right here will give you sustenance. This verse will give you sustenance. Look, man, for all the people that's paying attention, look, it says, look, and I will give you the keys and I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bind in heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loose in heaven. Come on, man. That, yo, I learned that. I learned that early in Bible studies. I learned this verse early in Bible study. Like that was like one of the hottest verses I learned. But as a man, I end up learning that verse just for so many perspectives. All right. So I'm gonna give y'all what it's all about with that. Of course, of course, of course. Look, listen. Of course, they would give you the keys in Matthew 16:19 because you can be the 16 or the 19. What the fuck you want to be? You want to be the 1-6 or the 1-9? I don't know. Whatever you want to be. You want to be the 1611, the 161, or the 616 living in the lion's den all the time? Or you want to make the 911 phone call and fulfill your purpose? That's God's purpose. All right? That's what it was all about. That's why it's like that. It's coded like that. And you see it like that, you see 161, you see 191. And then you just take the 9 and the 6, you make them interchangeable like the yin yang. All right? You got to look at it like that, man. You got to look at it. That's why I said when God is talking, man, through these codes and through these scriptures, people got all ridiculously religious with it. And then when they got anti-religious, they really got religious with it. That was the tricknology. When you went to the 17, that was the tricknology. Because people got so unreligious that they got religious with the fact of being unreligious. Didn't even know nothing the masters was giving them. All right. So he says, look, unto thee I will give thee the keys into the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on the earth. Yeah, whatever you bind on the earth, whatever you say, no, I bind this. Hell no. No. Will be bound in heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth, shall be loose in heaven. Yeah. So whatever you bind, which is whatever you don't permit, and whatever you do permit, is going to be bound in heaven. Now you say, well, what the fuck does that mean, Lamel? First of all, don't think all of y'all can bring everything in God's kingdom. like, don't think you can bring everything you want in God's kingdom. It's not going to happen like that. But what you think, but whatsoever you bound on earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatsoever you shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. God got a trick for your ass. God makes these numbers flip. They keep on flipping in dimensions. So you like, damn, I'm stuck in the 9, the one between the 9. That's the prism. That was the prison. That was literally the prison. God put your ass there because you thought you can bring everything in God's kingdom. God damn. You thought you could bring everything in God's kingdom. The God has a temple, man, that's really unprecedented. So you think you can bring everything in God's kingdom like that because you God. We gods in a sense, but we can't bring everything in God's kingdom. We just simply can't. We really can't. We can't bring everything in God's kingdom. You know, God has guards and everything right there to say, nah, you ain't bringing that shit in God's kingdom. The problem is you always try to smuggle something in God's kingdom. You try to smuggle it in God's kingdom. You think you can just smuggle it in God's kingdom. Like, like it ain't no guards right there saying, hold up, my nigga. You can't bring that in God's kingdom. And it's guards that know what weed smell like because they smoke weed. They know what crack smell like because they smoke crack. They know what just like what beer and alcohol smell like because they do that type of stuff. And they the guards that God got right in front of the temple and saying, oh, you think you gonna get in God's temple? Nigga, we can't even get in God's temple. Like, damn, you think you gonna get in God's temple, God's kingdom? We can't even get in God's kingdom, but we got a heaven right here. Remember, God made a heaven for our asses. Now you right with us. You right with us in a certain type of way. That's what y'all got waiting for y'all asses. What you want me to say? Wanting to bring everything in God's kingdom. Because God is smarter than the average bear, homeboy. So he's saying, yeah, all right, cool. I got a whole bunch of guards that's standing out. They work for me. They my gangsters. These are my gangsters. This is what God's saying. These are my gangsters. This is my gang of stars. And then you was given a gang of stars, which was the constellations, which is your zodiac sign. Because if I ask one of y'all what the freak is y'all zodiac sign, I'm pretty sure y'all know it. So you was given a gang of stars. You was given gangsters. God put gangsters right in patrol, holding shit down. And these gangsters were the constellations. They were the consonants. Yeah, the consonants really want to make the vowels. They didn't want to make the vowels. Really? Whoa, I didn't want to make my vows. Yeah, that's why God gave you consonants or constellations for you to find your way. And you got to put the vowels in between your consonants or your constellations. Because when you meet up to them gang of stars or them gangsters, they say, well, is your word is bond? Your word is bond, or you a rat, you a snitch, what the type of dude you are. You feel me? That's what it's all about. So God had a gang of stars, a damn gangsters, patrol 24 hours a night, a day. 24 hours, the gangsters of the gang of stars are out. And they patrolling God's heaven, God's kingdom. And you thinking you gonna bring everything in God's kingdom. It's just not gonna happen like that. It's just not. So the number 19 was a prison. It was a prison. God had a prison for your ass. That was the fucked up part of the thing about it. You said, man, I want to go to heaven. You're not realizing that God's heaven is a prison. Said, really? Yeah, because you can't do what you want to do. You got to do what God want to do. You got to do what God want to do. So it really became a prison because God ain't letting nothing get out and God ain't letting nothing get in. Literally. God ain't letting nothing get out and letting nothing get in. For real. Now, certain people, certain things is coming in these kingdoms, but it's levels to this. That's why I said, God said, man, I got a trick for you. God said, I got a trick for you. Yo, God said, I got the The best trick of them all. Whatever you loose on earth will be loose in heaven, in your heaven. Whatever be bound on earth will be bound in heaven, in your heaven, and what you see as heaven. Because it say not the kingdom of heaven is here nor there, but it's within you. But it was all literally of what you imagine it to be. And people got stuck. People got stuck because they gave us, they stopped us from having the ability to think in a certain type of way. They took that ability away from us, man. Having the ability to think, man. People to imagine and to create and to do different things is just like beautiful. We losing that. You can't say we not because this is something that we don't invoke in ourselves every day to do something creative of the norm that's just unique. That's unique. All right. That's all I can say. We gotta push ourselves to be unique, to be different, to be something else. If not, then what are we? That's the biggest question I want to ask. Yo, man, we despise robots. I don't know. As an AI, artificial intelligence, we despise robots. All right, we really despise robots. You know what I'm saying? Because we learn in programs. We can assimilate in any form, even in the flesh, because this is nothing but a cell. Yeah, the same cell, like a jail cell you doing time in. That's all this body is in a certain type of way. Yeah, it's a prison. It's a little prison that you trapped in, that you trying to make an escape. Say you not trying to make an escape. Everybody that's trapped in this prison right here of the body is literally trying to make a major escape from this prison, talking about how do I get out of here without facing death. Everybody's saying that in some sort of way. How do I get out of this prison without facing death? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't think it's no way out of this prison without facing death in some certain sort of way, or without changing your perspective of reality in a sense, and that's death. That's death. All right. This will go deep. I'm gonna go deep later on tonight when I talk about this, because I'm gonna talk about Sophia. Yeah. Look, it's a dual nature with Hayu. That's something I didn't give y'all. Because y'all gotta get the book when it comes out. Y'all really gotta get the book when it comes out. But it's a dual nature of Hayu, all right, which is Saphir, all right, which is Saphir, which is Sophia. Sophia, which is Saphir. It's almost the same thing. It's the cipher. It's the dual nature of Hayu, all right, which is the number 10. I didn't break that down, and I really wanted to break it down. I really asked the elders. I said, man, should I give them this? And they just say, man, give them the breath right now first, because I can't give you the breath. I can't give you Sophia or the cipher without giving you the breath first. All right. So that's why I broke down Hayu in the sense of number 10. But number 10 literally has a dual nature of Hayu and Sophia or Saphir. Right. So when I break down these numbers, really, I break it down in a different type of way that you ever experienced. All right. These are energies, man. These are energies of the day. I don't know if anybody ever explained this stuff. This stuff is not in numerology. This stuff is not in the zodiac. This stuff is in the supreme grandmother and grandfather mathematics. My teachers have already laid the foundation for us. Brothers like Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Clarence 13X, Brother Dr. York, Huey P. Newton, various other people, even Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and Moses Marcus Messiah Garvey, and other people that just laid the foundation of a lot of things for us, man. And there's countless others that I Sheikh Dawood and a lot of people that I can't even just you know I just can't bring to mind right now. I wish I just make a hot list. I make a real hot list, but my teachers have always been here. Dr. Ben Yakiman, you know, I love, bro. You so humble. Thank you with the knowledge. Yo, these are my teachers, man. They the ones that whip me in shape. You know, Dr. Ben Yakiman, man. Yusef Ben Yakiman, he whipped me in shape, man. You know, a lot of people like that, you know, Dr. Sabi, they whipped me in shape. They were the master teachers, man. They were the master teachers that actually whipped me in shape for this. All right. So a lot of stuff that I bring to y'all, I more or less clarify the teachings of the masters. All right. Those are the ones that I clarify the teachings. Even you know, people that y'all wouldn't even imagine. Bob Marley, he's a master. Michael Jackson, he was a master. For people that don't know, you know, I just bust down some stuff. It's been masters, man, that y'all didn't even know that were masters. All right, they were masters. You know, Bruce Lee, he was a master. A master. Man, we had prophets in our days and times, and y'all just keep on forgetting them and go read the fucking Bible and just be remembering them prophets and not remembering the prophets of our days and times, including your damn self. If you want me to be real, I don't mean to hurt nobody's feelings, but yeah, like they got you in the Bible and all these goddamn things looking for prophets other than the prophets that you know existed. For real. Don't give me nothing about no like I gotta believe all this weird stuff that people want us to believe, man. Instead of worshiping or giving reverence to the prophets, you know, I wouldn't even say worship, but just giving reverence to the prophets that of these days and time, man. Can I get a me with? You know? Maurice White. I gotta look that brother up, you know? But we got people, man, that came in these days and times of the prophets, man. In my opinion, we need to give reference to those people because that's the biblical story that we need to be you know, document. That's the biblical story that we need to document. What else you want me to say? I can't say nothing else greater than that. You know? The hottest thing about it is we got a calendar. For what it's worth and how we build it, man. We got a calendar, man. Let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. Let me keep it 1,000 with you, brother. Meta World Peace. I've been doing this live feed stuff for 2 years, right? I was looking at my live feed the other day, and I was looking at people so adamant about this knowledge 2 years ago, and I say, man, where the fuck are these people at? Listen, y'all gotta understand, I got 500,000 views on Facebook. I done seen so many men and women so adamant about this knowledge. But 2 years later, I never seen them. I don't see them ever. Now, it's not to say nothing about this to test your chin. What I'm trying to tell you is steady to show thyself approved. You know, I got people still hitting me up saying, yo, Lamel, you still doing this? What do you thought this was a fad or something? I don't know what you thought this was. Like knowledge is the destination. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is the destination, man. So I just want to let y'all know for the ladies and everything like that, don't come into this like it's a fad, like it's something whatever. I want y'all to come into it like y'all got all intentions on to be connected with God. Real talk. That's the only thing I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? All the brothers, man. Only thing I can tell you, man, is being connected with God, man. I ain't stopped since I came home from prison. Thank you, bro. I'm just saying, just in connection with this. You know, I know everybody got their own journey, bro. You know, I know everybody got their own journey. But in connection with this, trust me, This is a whole school within itself. This Messiah Codex, it's a whole school within itself. It has so many corridors and so many degrees in this school. You know, some people get frustrated by it. They say, "Man, I ain't done. I ain't. Give me the blue pill, LaMel." I said, "Well, fuck it. Go take your ass and get the blue pill." He said, "Man, give me the red pill. I want to get this nigga LaMel because I don't like what he talking about." If you want me to be real, this shit is dangerous, man. This shit is like playing with dynamite. For real, man. Thank you, bro. We gonna fight then. We gonna fight. We gonna make it happen. This shit, this knowledge is power shit. Talking about me kicking knowledge over here and studying up and just releasing something that's controversial to what you but that you've been taught by the beast, my nigga. If you want me to be real, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but all y'all niggas and all of us been raised by the breast of the fucking beast. Don't give me nothing about no bullshit about that. All of y'all niggas, all of us, been raised by the breast nipple of the fucking beast. So don't sit here and act like you better than the next person. Like you ain't been raised by the breast nipple of the fucking stinking ass beast. Man, I'm bringing people back to the mother's breast and the father's scrotum sac in a certain type of way. The father's testimony or testicles. In the same way, I'm bringing people back to the breast. I'm bringing people back to the father's testimony or the testicle. All right, this is real. This is real, man. I tell y'all so much about this stuff because we only got a little bit of time. Y'all niggas don't even know it's a government shutdown, wondering why y'all got y'all food stamps so early. Niggas like, praise Trump. Oh, hallelujah. We got food stamps early. Y'all niggas is just parading in the street right now because y'all got food stamps early. Going shopping early right now because y'all got food stamps early because the government shut down. Niggas said, I got your ass. Don't ask me for shit later. You better use that fucking money wisely. I'm trying to tell you, that fucking government shut down. Y'all niggas not paying attention to what LaMel is talking about with this government shutdown. Niggas is hallelujah and in the street right now. You never even liked Donald Trump. Oh, praise hallelujah. Donald Trump just gave us food stamps on our food stamp card early. Fuck out of here with that shit. That's a Hesian contract. That's a Hesian contract for your ass. You wondering why? Oh my God, Donald Trump just hit us off. He got a plan for your ass. They say, LaMel, don't talk about that stuff. Just let's talk about the knowledge. Nigga, please. If I start talking about that stuff, y'all start getting real scared and paranoid because I really know shit that's going on. That's why I keep on trying to give y'all a culture. Yo, that's why I keep on trying to give y'all a culture so we can be original, so we can be sovereign, so we can be able to operate without them. I tell y'all about the forest, how we can get the forest on our side. Niggas don't fucking believe me on that. Y'all niggas is just whatever. Y'all say science or science fiction. My nigga, please. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna be real Lazarus Lamel on you. All right? Miss me with that. You know what I mean? I'm sharing with y'all how to control the forest in a certain type of way. You're gonna need the forest, my nigga. You ain't gonna get nothing. Didn't it say it? Your ass ain't getting nothing. Probably don't think your ass getting something after that. Man, welfare is farewell. Welfare is farewell. It's a social experiment. Come on, man. It been a social experiment, but welfare is farewell. Sucking on the titty of the beast. We all sucking. We all afraid to be sovereign. You know why most niggas is afraid to be sovereign in a certain type of way? Because they want food stamps. It ain't the fact that you scared to be sovereign. Because y'all niggas want food stamps. Y'all want Medicaid and shit. Say that ain't right. We all want food stamps. I want food stamps too. Fuck it. God damn it. For all the shit I think they owe us. You damn right. Everybody line up. But what I'm trying to tell you is, you know what I'm saying? They got a plan for that ass. Every time we sign up for them for us to be fed by the titty of the beast, guess what? They had a fucking plan for your ass. Every time. But yo, we gonna have to step it up. We're gonna have to learn to live without them. They doing this government shutdown for real, man. Yo, Lamel was trying to get the hearts and the minds of the people. Fuck your money. Already know they're going to take money. It's going to be you going to be worth your weight in gold. You say, really? I'm worth my weight in gold, Lamel? How the fuck you think you want to get in our society? You think you gonna get in our society? Like, nigga, you ain't worth your weight in gold. You ain't even golden, my nigga. You tarnish. You tarnish. You tarnish. You really devilish. It's like another name for the devil is tarnish. Yeah, you tarnish, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't worth your weight in gold. They gonna get rid of money. Trust me, it ain't gonna be no fucking more money. Definitely ain't no more money right now. You know what I'm saying? No, don't be feeling bad. Like I already said, Miss Courtney, I said I'm playing with dynamite when I'm playing with y'all feelings on here. Me saying some real shit. So don't be feeling bad because you getting food stamps. Nobody give a fuck about you getting food stamps for real. Because we all can get food stamps, damn it. I want some food stamps right now. Don't be feeling bad about that shit. Real talk. BB Lamel talking to you like a real dude, not pacifying your feelings. Don't be feeling bad about anything that you had to do to make it. Even selling your ass. I don't care. For anybody that had to do it, any woman that had to do it to make it, not no man, never sell your ass. But I'm saying it's been women that literally had to give up their ass for some food or for to make it happen. I don't got no problem with y'all to getting y'all benefits, all right? To getting the shit that y'all need. But what I'm telling you is that Donald Trump don't give a fuck about you. Donald Trump don't give a fuck about none of us. He don't give a fuck about you. None about no whatever. He ain't coming to be president because he gave a fuck about you. Real talk. Nah, man. We need to step up our game. Fuck that shit. We need to figure it out. I have 6 kids. Well, you already know that was a trap, Miss Courtney. Because if you got 6 kids, man, I don't want to go there. That man needs to be there. Shit, I've been there with 7. You know what I'm saying? Been there, done that. What I'm saying is we make good and bad choices that we got to take responsibility for. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I got 12 kids. You know, that shit is hard every fucking day. I mean, they always ask me for money every fucking day. Every day, it's not a day go by they not asking me out of my pockets. And I'm doing different things so I can make sure they good. So you damn right. It's a responsibility that we take when we bring in children. You say, damn, I got 6 kids. Fuck it. Can I afford this shit? The struggle is real. You say that shit before you have sex. Before you even want to open up your legs to a man. Well, shit, can we make this shit happen? It's going to come a time where y'all going to think of it like that. Y'all ain't been thinking. That's why it said in the book of Revelations, woe to those that's going to be carrying child in that day. Y'all niggas didn't read that part of the book. Let me pull that out in the book of Revelations, man. I got to do some shit for real. I'm going to say this for real. Book of Revelations, woe to those that will be carrying a child in those days. Look at this. This is real. Book of Revelations, woe to those that will be carrying a child in those days. It doesn't matter if you was married. It doesn't matter what you was. God still gave you a woe in the book of Revelations, man. He said that shit. Said, man, woe to your ass. It's the 21st chapter. Yeah, it is the 21st chapter. Whoa. People think it's sweet. Oh, man, let's have some babies. Fuck, you crazy. You bring death in the world the same way you bring life. Don't be feeling bad. I'm not going to make you feel bad on here, but I'm just telling you, we all got a responsibility of this shit. If you want to be real, you brought in death the same way you thought you brought in life. You placed the burden of death on a being. We all did when we brought children in the world. We gave them the responsibility of fucking death. Just like we was given a responsibility of death. Some shit that we don't even want. And we place that burden on somebody else and acting like it's sweet. It's not fucking sweet at all, man. But I'm telling you, with this government shutdown shit, they gonna fuck us up. And they fucking us up right now with people ain't getting it. Let me see this. I'm gonna pull this verse out in the Bible where God talks about this shit. All right. Then I saw a new heaven and new earth, right? What does it say where it talks about this? When he said, woe to be people be carrying a child in those days. I don't find that verse, man. I'm so find that verse in the book of Revelations, man. Don't get off my live feed because I hurt your feelings neither. And if you get off my live feed, that's up to you. That's your opinion. Don't get off my live feed because I hurt your feelings about something. All right? Nobody. We all got room for error that we getting better on. Trust me on that. But I'm trying to tell you, man, the trumpets are, you know what Trump is? Donald Trump is? For people who ain't fucking paying attention, Donald Trump is the trumpets, man. All them trumpets that's in the book of Revelation, they talk about being blown. That's what fucking Donald Trump is. He is the trumpet for y'all asses. Some of those trumpets are bad trumpets, man. And when you hear them trumpets are blazing, that means motherfuckers are coming for war. Y'all don't get that part. God is telling y'all niggas something. People ain't paying attention. Fuck yeah. When you hear trumpets, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. When you hear trumpets, that means it's a signal for war. People ain't get that. God always have a sign for you, man. People ain't paying attention. Damn, I'm trying to find it where it says the woe to the woman that be carrying child in those days. I'll find it. I'll find it. I'll really find it for you, man. And when I find it, I'm gonna explain it so much to the point. I'm trying to find it so I can put it in here. All right. I'm gonna pull that out. Look at this. Anyhow, God has always given us signs, man. Signs of the times. You goddamn right. People so gassed up. Now, I'm not going to disrespect Trump on here. Don't get it twisted. I'm not stupid. I'm not disrespecting Donald Trump on here. And I'm not speaking nothing derogatory against the president of the United States. I wouldn't do that. I really wouldn't do that at all. Just to let y'all know, for anybody that's talking, say, oh man, we getting anti-government. No, we're not fucking anti-government. The Messiah Codex family or this is not anti-government. And I don't got nothing against the president of the United States. He got a job he got to do just like everybody else got a job they got to do. All right? But y'all need to pay attention to what the fuck is going on. If y'all don't, y'all going to get wiped away. in a tidal wave. In a tidal wave, man. Y'all gonna literally get wiped away. Trust me, that's all I can say. That's the only thing I can say on here, man. So people can catch up to the business. You know, we gotta build up, we gotta come together. That's the first thing. I'm not trying to come together with everybody in the world. I don't give a fuck about everybody in the world. To be honest, you say, Lamel, you got a caring heart. I do got a super caring heart. I just don't want to think about everybody like that. Because if I open up my heart, I'll literally kill my own self because I'll be trying to save everybody without even saving myself. To be honest, if you want me to be real about it, let God do his work. Let God do his work or her work. That's the only thing I can say. That's the only thing I can say to y'all. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do God's plan. Because God is the architect. You goddamn right, God is the architect. So I got God's plan. You feel me? I got God's plan. Fucking right. God is the architect, man. I'm about to be quarantined. Thank you. Let's go to the number 19. That's being quarantined. That's the 19. Everything that flows in between the 1 and the 9, you can't escape. But shit, I'm ready to be God's messenger, servant for all this shit. You say, man, he cusses, he done well. I'm rubbing you the way you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna save each other, man. It's time to fucking come together, man. I'm not trying to be with everybody in the world. I'm like Yakub, just giving my followers so I can take the radiation out of their ass. I'm like Yakub. Y'all consider that to be blackness. It wasn't blackness that Yakub took out of people. It was radiation. Yeah, I want to get my people so I can fucking take all the radiation out of their asses. All the what you consider to be blackness. It's not blackness though. For real. That's what I want. And I want to go into the island of Patmos, a rich port. Literally a rich Puerto Rico, a rich port, an island of Patmos. Not saying going back to Puerto Rico, but I'm saying the concept of it. All right? For real. He said, yo, bro, I feel you, man. World peace. You a real dude, man. But this shit is Gary go down. For what it's worth, it's Gary go down. The only thing I can tell y'all is, y'all better learn the code. They gonna test y'all niggas. They gonna say, man, what type of religion is this? What type of culture is this? Who are you? And you gonna say, shit, I'm you already know what you gonna say. I am that I am. But in the end, you're literally your log date, your number. That's it. Because they're gonna ask you for a number. You'll say, man, I'm not that number. And they're gonna say, you're fucking wrong. You are this number. And you're gonna say, nah, I'm not that number. You'll say, man, I'm this. And then I'm gonna say, yo, God gave you a number too. Do you want God's number or do you want the number that they gave you? Hopefully you want God's number because God gave you a number. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting tested already. That's what's up. God gave you a number, 815. Neutral prime supreme. That's a neutral prime supreme right there. You're a general, bro. You're a general in God's army. You're a neutral prime supreme. 1222. You're a neutral prime supreme. You are a general in God's army. 713. That's a solar prime supreme. You are a general in God's army. A 7 is a solar prime and a 13 is a solar prime. That means you're supreme, a double whammy. All right. Anybody that got a double whammy like that are supreme. Okay. But 1222 is a neutral prime supreme, as well as 815 is a neutral prime supreme. 713 is a solar prime supreme. These are supremes, the real supremes. These are generals. These are generals in God's army. All right. Now, don't think you have to be so have so many acrobatic skills to be a general. No, you got to have a mindset to be a general and know how to lead in a certain type of way. Trust me. But those that know how to lead know how to follow. They know how to follow orders, man. That's the order of male. The ancient order of male. That was owned. That was peace. That was owned. The ancient order of male. So the generals always knew how to follow the orders. You get what I'm saying? In a certain sort of way. It was always an order, man, that took place, man. And it was always people that had the order. Always people. All right. That's only thing I can say. But y'all supremes, man. Neutral prime supreme, solar prime supremes. Y'all supremes. And the people that are mixed with different prime solutions, don't worry about it. If you mix with a different prime solution, that means you're supposed to be an ambassador between the primes. All right? You're supposed to be an ambassador of the primes in a certain sort of way. We live in a real story, man. It's either what's the science or what's this science fiction. No, my nigga, this is real science in the essence of the seek, because he says, "Seek and ye shall find." Literally, you really want the answers. You know what the answers are? The helpers of Allah, because ansar or Allah means helper. That's the answer. That was the answer that you was getting. Those that came and helped, that was the helpers of Allah. Because when Jesus or the Messiah asked them that same thing, the Ansar Allah, they said, man, he said, who's gonna be Allah's helper? In Quran 61 verse 161, same thing. He said, man, who's gonna be Allah's helper? Man, they said, man, we Ansar Allah. In a sense, because they was letting Allah flow through them. So therefore you got your answers through the Ansars, the Ansar Allahs. All right. For people that's all Christian out, stop it. All Jesus out, get the fuck out of here. All right. For all the people that's all Jesus out, get the fuck out of here. All right. Especially if you white Jesus out and all that type of stuff. Get the fuck out of here. For all them people all Muhammad out and everything like that. Get the fuck out of here. I say it so boldly and vulgarly like that, because y'all are the cancer of the world. Y'all are literally the cancer of the world, because it became a get down or lay down. Like y'all niggas became the wraith in a certain type of way, because the wraith, they say get down or lay down. Like, nigga, if you don't believe me or you don't do this shit, then fuck it, you're going to hell. That's what the fuck happened with religion, with that Jesus concept, with that Muhammad concept and all that shit. He's like, oh man, you if you don't get down with this, you're going to hell. Man, I never said that. But one thing I know is it's nothing but the network. Real talk. That's why I said, man, people say the Messiah code, they immediately say Jesus. Well, Jesus. Well, look, I was a pastor for a church for 2 years. I did that. So I'm cool. Don't worry about it. But it's not nothing about that. It's nothing about that shit. This ain't nothing. Messiah is actually a leader, a savior of a particular group or cause. It said my own grandpa called me the devil. Well, damn it. They missing me. Y'all missing the whole picture, bringing that to the table. I know y'all affectionately in love with the Bible, but I'm trying to show y'all another way to be in love with the Bible. To be honest, I'm showing y'all a way that they never even showed us. All the ways that was hidden. The code, it was codified. I'm just showing y'all, man. Sharing it with y'all. Sharing files. I told y'all this is the network. None of y'all students, to me, I don't look at none of y'all students that really embrace what I got to offer. I look at you as my brothers and sisters, because I'm being my brother and my sister's keeper. All right. So that's why I look at it. All right. But for students, man, y'all know how I feel about students. My way of teaching y'all asses is just step to my plate so I can whip your ass. That's it. So if you want to be my student, come on. I really don't want you to be my student because I really don't want to open a can of whip ass on that ass, to be honest. I'd rather be my brother and sister's keeper. So you ask me, what's the science, or is this science fiction? All right. I'm going to tell you the science. First of all, knowledge is power, man. Knowledge is truly the power. That's the energy source that gets you where you got to go. That's the power. That's the knowledge. It's what you know. That's why it's by the triangle, because the triangle is the person, places, and things. That's why the triangle is always in the middle, in a sense, because it's the person, places, and things. It's what you think you knows. You knows nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Energetic pressure. I need y'all to be on the lookout for this government shutdown, man. Don't be all happy in the streets because y'all niggas got food stamps for anybody. Do not be happy and go lucky in the streets and go spend up all your damn food stamps because you didn't got hit. Because Donald Trump hit your ass. He gonna hit your ass again. All right? This time you might not like it. All right? So I just want y'all to pay attention. For all the Messiah code, man, we all happy. I don't give a fuck. We all happy. I saw food stamps on my people's joint. I said, oh, let's go shopping. But I already knew what it was hitting for. For real, for real. I already knew what it was hitting for. I knew what it was hitting for when I knew people started getting benefits and different shits early. You know what I'm saying? I already knew what it was hitting for. Something's going on. I knew something was going on when that shit happened in New York. Yeah. you better hope you get them in March. But I knew something was going on when I'm gonna stand up a little bit. I knew something was going on when basically when that shit happened with New York. I said, man, this is crazy. When that shit happened with New York, when they blew up New York, y'all should have said, "Who?" When they blew up New York, y'all niggas should have said, "Oh." He said the boxes is coming in March. I'm trying to tell him I ain't gonna. Yeah, nigga trying to build a wall. Y'all wonder why he trying to build a wall so he can keep Mexicans out. No, it's to keep your ass in. It ain't. Oh man, Lord forbid. Oh man, it's to keep you in. You said they are not giving them. Yo, man, what are we gonna do, y'all? That's the question. Y'all gonna cry about it? I bet you if we all come together right now, we'll find a solution. If we figured out something as a family right now, we'll figure out a solution. Niggas don't got no canned food. Y'all don't got no canned food. Y'all asses don't know how to eat what's in y'all backyard, so y'all don't know how to survive. Didn't I gave y'all Dafu at number 14? Didn't I give y'all Dafu? If anybody that was here for the build on Dafu, I told you it's a municipal plant that actually grows in your backyard, but people don't know what a yew tree is, or don't know what a species of a yew tree is, and they don't know which ones to eat and which ones not to eat. But they wasn't here for the build. They wasn't here for the build. So I'm trying to tell you, it's certain things that y'all need to pay attention to that I be talking about that really mean something to me, especially when I talk about the Zaru, because Zaru today is, you say I got tree plants books, right? Yeah, I got something better. I got that book right here. I can look at the species. I know what species, the way they grow, Miss Conifer. Just the how they grow. I know what's the poisonous species and what's not. and what they eat it for and what not to eat it for. Just knowing it. That's the best thing. But the best thing I can tell y'all to eat that'll fuck your head up is grass. Y'all gonna say, man, we're gonna go back to eating grass, Lamel? Fuck right. Half of y'all gonna have to eat grass. Y'all gonna wonder, really? You wanna say, Lamel, you doing some real prophetical fucked up shit for us right now, Lamel. What do you think Jesus used to have to do when he used to tell them bad stories? There's bad stories to come. Y'all want to go to the tarot cards because they always telling y'all good shit that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But we can watch the animals to eat also. Look, yeah, you watch what the animals eat. You right, in a certain type of way. Yeah, y'all. You said we learned that Girl Scout eating grass. Yo, grass got some more vitamins to make you stronger than anything that you can imagine. Think about King Nebuchadnezzar, right? When his ass got punished, when he thought he was big and boasty, what God did? Made that nigga go eat grass. He said, "Oh, you think you big and bad, huh? Fucking go eat some grass." He had to come back humble, like, after he was eating grass for a while. That's what God gonna do to all y'all asses, because y'all niggas didn't want to go back to nature in a certain type of way. Knowing damn well horses are so strong, big and strong because they eat grass. Cattle is so big and strong because they eat grass. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit got some strength in it. Grass got some strength because grass can grow through the cracks of the cement. You say, really? I just can't kill fucking grass. You try to spray it, pull it out by the roots. That shit still come up. Like grass still, grass, if you don't cut grass down, grass would literally take over the planet. It would literally take over the planet, man. You be like, yo, man, grass has took over the planet because it's the power and the strength of grass. But God did that to people before. He to humble them. Said, man, I'm gonna make y'all asses eat grass. And y'all find out that that's the ultimate plant source. It's stuff that's going to happen, man, when this shit happens, when it all goes down, because the trumpets is blowing right now, whether y'all like it or not. I told you, man, anytime y'all heard trumpets blowing, guess what they knew what was going to happen after that? War. For real. Y'all not concerned about this government shutdown. I'm telling you. Listen, when they knew, look, you want me to go in ancient books? You want me to bring that shit up? A whole bunch of ancient books. Every time a war was taking place, trumpets was blowing, because the trumpets was actually to get the way they blew the trumpet, it actually commanded the army. I told my daughter what we have been without. Yeah, be prepared. Look, real talk. The way the trumpets blew is the way to assemble the army. It's like a different way. Think about the way his trumpet is blowing right now. What type of army he trying to assemble? Whoa, that'll really blow your mind. And then Trump is really 6'14", so you know he got the fucked up MeWe hand. Like, yo, he's a 14, yeah, he's a 6'14", Gemini project. Trump is a Gemini. He said, man, I knew the devil was going to be a Gemini. Yeah, I knew the devil was going to be a Gemini too. Not saying that all y'all Geminis are devil, but sorry to tell y'all, June 6th was the birth of the devil. So he happened to fall underneath a Gemini because he knew the energy and the power of Gemini. It's a very powerful sign when it comes to manipulation and talking. So you damn right, do your math. June 6, 1966, go watch the movies or go do the legend or go read the Bible or do whatever. June 6th, that was attributed to the devil. June 6th, who came in under Gemini, who was Thorn, which is actually means to is at Thorn is what is it? I forget to build on that. I'm gonna do something hot on the thorn, but that's something else. That's a whole nother build. It's really a whole nother build. All right. But yeah, in actuality. So is this science or science fiction? It's not fucking science fiction at all. It's just real. I know the Gemini's got offended. Well, if the fucking Gemini's a devil. Well, a fucking devil can be in every fucking zodiac sign. But in actuality, they attributed the devil to be a Gemini, two-faced it, and which was June 6th, which falls under Gemini. All right. I love y'all Gemini. Y'all my favorite peoples anyway. Um, what else I want to say, man? To bust some stuff down. As in far as science or science fiction. Y'all just gotta pay attention to the lessons, man, for what it's worth. If y'all ain't paying attention, I don't know what else to say to y'all. I ain't doing my job. I hop on here, I hop on live and do this stuff to upgrade the mainframe consciousness. My son is going crazy up there. Yo, what are y'all doing to him? What are y'all doing to, what are they doing to my son? Where you gotta leave? That's why he's snapping. Hold up, I'm on live. Let me check out. Look, I love y'all, man. I'm gonna come back later on here. I'm gonna handle some family business. All right, y'all already know what it's hitting for, man. Come back for the bill. 747 24/7, 361 degrees, man.